Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a wonderful July so far. So I am sure that you are all wondering why I have not been uploading as much the past couple months, and as promised I am here to tell you why. The simple answer is that I would much rather be doing this right now.
That is just beautiful.
Instead of this. It's summer right now, so the sun is shining, the weather is great, and I like going outside and enjoying the great outdoors and smelling the flowers. So that's what I've been doing this summer, and that is the main reason why I have not been uploading as much. So again, just wanted to give you guys an update. I want to apologize for not uploading as much, but you know, it's summer. I enjoy being outside. I like going up to the mountains and just experiencing the world around me. Now, this does not mean that I am not going to be uploading any videos throughout the summer. As you can see, I have still been uploading. It's just not my #1 priority right now. It's still really important, and I am still absolutely going to do it. It's just not going to be happening as frequently. Maybe, you know, once or twice a month. Hopefully twice, because I do still enjoy doing it, and I enjoy bringing you content. It's just a little difficult with my priorities and trying to stretch my time at the moment. In addition to this, I would like to encourage you to get outside and go make friends with Mother Nature, because it's awesome. You should absolutely do that. And as much fun as binging Netflix on your day off can be, you know, this is the world we live in. And, you know, let me just show you a picture of what's in front of me right now. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Get outside. Go do some things. So, yeah, I want to encourage you guys not to spend all your time sitting in front of a TV screen and, you know, being a hermit, because this is a great time of year for everybody. So anyway, that's what's been going on with me recently. I also want to give you a few other updates about the actual channel and some changes I'm going to make. They're not going to be changes that you will notice right away, and they're not going to affect your viewing experience. They're more changes about what kinds of content I bring to you. So when I started this channel, one of the biggest challenges I found was making sure that I only covered content that was going to be on Netflix when I uploaded my videos, because as you know, Netflix has things coming and going all the time. Sometimes they renew the license for the stuff they have on there, and sometimes they don't, and they end up leaving. So it's been really difficult trying to make sure that I'm always reviewing things that are available for you to watch on Netflix. In an effort to try and make this a little easier both on myself and on you guys, what I'm going to be doing from now on is I'm going to have a more heavy focus on Netflix original content. So things that are either produced by Netflix or that Netflix has purchased the distribution rights to. And the reason I'm going to be focusing more heavily on that is because they don't have the same issue of disappearing after a while, because Netflix actually owns the rights to them. So they're just going to stay on there indefinitely until Netflix gets rid of them for whatever reason, or, you know, if the sun explodes and the solar flare kills us all, then in that case, yeah, they won't be on there. But I want to make sure that when I review something, it is going to be on Netflix for you guys to watch. And it doesn't matter if you watch the video the day that I upload it, or if you watch the video a year later. I want to make sure that the things I review are actually going to be up there for you to enjoy. With that said, it does not mean that I am solely going to be focusing on Netflix original content. I am still going to be reviewing other things that are just kind of randomly on there, but only the things that I find worthwhile. So if I watch something and it doesn't really leave an impression on me, or I don't think it's really worth talking about in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to cover it. But if I do watch something that is not a Netflix original, and I feel that it is worth talking about and it is worth watching, then I will absolutely review it and I will give that information to you. So like I said, it's not really going to affect your enjoyment of the channel, and it's not really going to look any different. It's more just a matter of what kinds of things I personally am going to be reviewing and what I'm going to be focusing on. So on a final note, because again, it has been a couple weeks since my last upload of the third part of the Death Note saga, I am going to be bringing you a short little mini review today. Today, I am going to be talking about...
Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
So Nailed It is a cooking and baking show that is based on the popular internet meme of comparing a professional piece of cooking as done by an amateur just in their own kitchen and witnessing the horrific results that ensue. And while I don't necessarily think that I am a fan of this idea of taking popular internet memes and trying to turn them into some sort of mass media, I actually think that the show works really well. First of all, the meme itself is always fantastic, always hilarious. I love Nailed It memes because they are just always so super funny. And this show really does capture the essence of that meme. And I enjoy that it shows the process that people go through when trying to recreate these masterpieces created by professional chefs and just all the things that go wrong along the way so that you know how they got from something like this to whatever train wreck this is over here. It's definitely a show that does not take itself very seriously, and there's a whole lot of sort of behind the scene antics that are put into the show that you wouldn't see in something that's a little more polished and on like Food Network or another professional channel, because they're really trying to capture the goofiness of this whole situation because it's so silly. They're constantly taking shots that you think would be relegated to a blooper reel in a more serious show, and they actually integrate them into the show. And one of the running jokes that they have is the assistant director, I think his name is Wes, he's constantly having to run on and off set to put things down and get things in place because they're not where they're supposed to be when they're actually trying to do the thing. And so the host, Nicole, is constantly yelling, "Wes, where's my trophy? Why is the cake over there? That shouldn't be there." And it's so funny because you get to see the behind the scenes stuff and all of the craziness that actually goes on when the cameras usually wouldn't be rolling. I also really enjoy the hosts. So the main host of the show, I think her name is Nicole Byer, something like that. I could be wrong. I'm outside, so I can't actually check her name. But she is this like big, flamboyant, larger than life, sassy black lady, and she's just so funny. I initially thought that I was going to find her kind of annoying and grating, but oh my god, her energy and her sassiness and sarcasm is just great. I love it. It's so hilarious. They also have a main judge named Jacques, and he's this really famous pastry chef, I believe. And you know, sometimes judges are good, sometimes they're not, but Jacques is great. He absolutely does a great job of keeping up with Nicole's humor and of the frantic pace of the show and all the silliness of it. He's a really funny guy, and he loves laughing and having a good time, and he's a funny dude. He's a celebrity chef that I would actually love to meet in person. They also have special guest judges in every episode, and that's where things, as far as the judges get concerned, can be a little iffy, just because some of the guest judges really get into the antics and the silliness of it all, and some of them are a little more serious, and you know, you can tell that they really take this whole thing professionally, and so they just don't play into the idea of people trying to recreate a recipe and then just screwing it up. There is also that really like over-the-top Americanized editing style where they try and fabricate tension when there just isn't really anything there. But thankfully, it's kept to a minimum here. There's not a whole lot of that going on. Mostly they just try to focus on the different contestants, and they create characters out of them, and it's so funny, and it's just a great show all around. I was actually really surprised because generally I don't like cooking and baking shows, and so I went into this, you know, sort of skeptical because I'm like, you know, it's just going to be another dumb cooking show. But it is, but in the best way possible. It's a dumb cooking show that knows that it's a dumb cooking show, and it really plays up that aspect to it. It is absolutely a great show to watch if you have a few minutes here and there. Each episode is 30 minutes. So I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. Go check it out. Nailed It is fantastic. A pleasant surprise. I'm really grateful that a friend of mine told me about this, and you should absolutely go check it out. Anyway, I think that's enough for this video vlog review thing today. Again, I'm sorry that I haven't been uploading as much, and that's just kind of pardon me, blah, word vomit. That's just going to kind of continue throughout the summer. But I am going to be continuing to bring you content, and again, once the summer is over and things calm down a bit and I have to move inside again, I am going to be more regular in my uploads. So I hope that you stick with me through all of this. I am so happy for all of you that have supported me through all of this. It's actually my 1-year anniversary of the show just happened. I didn't put on a big old hoopla for it, but yeah, it's been great, and so I'm looking forward to continue doing this for you guys. Anyway, if you just sort of enjoyed this little vlog video, be sure to check out my other videos. I put a lot of work into them. I do my best to make sure I give you guys good content. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share it with all your friends. I really appreciate it. You can also head over to Twitter and over to Facebook and follow me on there. And as always, if you want to know your flicks, you know where to click. I don't know where it's going to be right now. I'm all out of touch right now. Anyway, happy hunting, guys. See you next time.